Hello, hi, I'm Kawaii Bree 123, and today is our Otaku Talk. Today we're doing our first installment of the Anime Cookout, and the first show on that list is Avatar: The Last Airbender. We'll be talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, what makes anime, technically, and we'll also be doing our first anime draft where we will pit American media against anime and swap for each team. So, with that being said, I'm going to bring up my co-host, Todoroki Twan. Hello.
What's up, y'all? How you
All
doing,
right.
Bree?
Getting that sip in. Great. We'll see if we're gonna be friends at the end of this though, you know. So
We
we'll
will
see what's
we will
gonna
see.
happen. We will see. He's a
It seems like you're about to be
professional.
really friendly towards the end of this, so we're gonna see.
Hey, Shy Cutie. Hello to the chat. Hello, everyone watching. You're in for a great show. Hang around with us. It'll definitely be some fun, some laughs, and we love to hear what you guys think about what we're talking about. So first we'll do a quick hello. What have you been watching? We always talk about anything interesting that we want to share if we're watching. So have you been watching anything interesting this week, Tawan?
Um, I same as last week. I'm gonna be better next week, but I've been binging things other than anime. I've been
Right.
watching Euphoria. I caught up on that. That's been a blast. Um, and I kind of been rewatching. Like I guess that counts. I've been rereading Solo Leveling, but through a YouTuber named Heavenly Controller, and
Okay, okay. Hey, 100
he's like
watts.
he has videos of him like reading it through on a live stream. So it's been good reliving that, but with like a constant commentary. It's really good.
Right.
What
Hey
about you?
Jay. So the hubby's in the chat. 100 watts. Jay, Shy Cutie. Hey to all y'all. Um. All right. So you've been. I've been watching Raised by Wolves. I'm still trying to get everybody and their mama to watch this show. It's so good.
Raised by Wolves.
Um.
It sounds like
Yes.
Inosuke.
It's it is a sci-fi. It's so good. The story is so unique. It's not like any other television right now. It's just in a lane of its own, and it is great. I've been catching up on the case study of Venitas. What it Venitas?
Vanitas.
Yeah,
Vanitas. Hmm.
which I'm enjoying that. I started that and forgot about it, so I'm on episode 7. But I've been
I think I'm on episode 3.
okay.
I've
Yeah,
watched a
it's
few
getting good. It's
episodes.
getting
Okay.
interesting. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of
Me
sexual
neither.
undertones in this show. I'm not really sure why, but hey, I'm here for it all. I'm not really like sometimes it seems like boys love, and then sometimes it's
Mhm.
like nah. I'm just really confused.
Hmm. Okay,
It's
let me watch a couple more episodes.
yeah, it's like it's weird. Like yeah, I don't know. It just yeah, it's good though. So that's what I've been watching, but we have a lot to cover today, so we're gonna pretty much get into it, right?
Let's do it.
So we're gonna start with Avatar: The Last Airbender. First of all, we know that Avatar: The Last Airbender is not anime, but how many streams have we had where somebody asks us if it's anime? How many have we had? We get one at least every other stream.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to do this, especially on live, but reading, like looking at the arguments and back and
Mhm.
forth, I'm like, I'm sitting here on the fence now.
How you on the fence?
I know.
Anime has a definition.
That's what I was
Maybe
looking.
not
I
in
was
Japan,
looking
but
up,
we
like,
talking about over here.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, it doesn't really have a definition over there. And that's where
Right.
we giving all the homage and the praise and all the worship to in regards of anime
But
is over there in Japan. So if they ain't really being nitpicky, I'm not saying I fully agree with it. I'm just saying the arguments got me over here like, okay.
hmm, I don't know. I think you done
Maybe I
let them
won't
sway
like
you.
cut your throat. I didn't let them
You
sway me
you
fully.
done
I'm
let
not there yet.
well, for those who are watching, anime has a definition. Okay. I'm good for pulling out a Webster's, Wikipedia or something. But anime in Japan, what we're referencing is anything over there is anime. If it's like animated, it's just that's what they call it. Like how we say
Hmm.
cartoons over here, I guess is the best way you would say like
Hmm.
anime is. But over here it is animation that's produced in Japan. So that is the important part of whether something or not is anime. And we even had this conversation about like God of High School. Is there anime? and technically it is because Mappa animated it, which is a studio in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So it is technically anime, even though it is a Korean. What do they call them? Manhwa.
Manhwa. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of so. It just depends on where the animation was done, basically. So Avatar: The Last Airbender
Hello.
anime. Alright. Yeah,
Oh,
I just
somebody
muted.
have a little bit of. Okay, there we go.
I'm back. But yeah, so we needed to establish that first off, right?
Heard.
So
Based off these definitions, I am right there with you. Avatar
right,
is not
Avatar
anime.
is not anime. So that's why we decided to do the Anime Cookout series, and this is going to be a series where we may talk about shows that are not technically anime, but we stand just as much, and the anime community loves Avatar: The Last Airbender. So this is why we call it the episode, because there's that running joke of people who are invited to the cookout, meaning
Mm,
that you get a black card even though you're not black. So we doing the anime cookout. So that's
right.
why this show is titled that. And then why do you think people feel like it's anime or even question it?
I feel like a big part of like the battle for Avatar and shows like I guess like Ruby on
Mm-hmm.
Crunchyroll because
Right.
that's Rooster Teeth. I think there's like a bit battle because though maybe they not entranced in a lot of more lesser known anime. So when people
Mm-hmm.
start going into the deep topics of anime and whatnot, they're pulling from their Avatar, The Last Airbenders, or their Rubies, or the stuff that they just happen to see that maybe they don't think it is or know it is right away. But then when somebody
Right.
calls out on it, they're like, well, I mean, trying to think of other anime that I know. Nah, it's anime. They be fighting like
No.
anime. They be,
Right.
doing
But I
all
do
this.
think, like, because American cartoons typically, like, when we first talked about doing this episode in our draft
Mhm.
later, and we were deciding like which American media we would put up against like anime, and we were like
Mhm.
had the joke. I was like, what I'm gonna do? Rugrats? Hey Arnold? Like what? That's like our cartoons. They're very much
Right.
so like besides Marvel, like the MCU and all that stuff. Like we had our Spider-Man cartoons and Batman, DC,
Mhm.
and all that stuff. But outside of that, you
Like
weren't
what they
really
revisit.
getting much,
Right. We got
like
like Toonami, like Code Lyoko. You remember like Code Lyoko?
oh my god, yeah. So, like, you didn't but that was, like, later though, right? That was, like, after
That was like we
Dragon
were a little
Ball
bit
Z and
older.
Sailor Moon came and changed the game, but, like, pre
Mhm.
before that, it's really not, like,
A
that
lot
was
to pull
not
from.
yeah, I think American cartoons really just, like, did not
They
maybe
wasn't
the
going in like
creators
anime.
yeah, they
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 wasn't.
underestimated what I think the audience wanted to see.
Mhm.
Like, I think they didn't think that kids would wanna watch battles and stuff like that until Dragon
Mhm.
Ball Z came, and they were like, "Dang, these kids eating that shit up." Like, I don't really think that the American creators thought that that's something that American children would wanna see.
I mean, I could feel that because it wasn't like that. That's what our parents and stuff was watching. They wasn't begging
Right,
for cartoons. They wasn't. I'm a 30-year-old man, and I ain't stopping watching anime anytime soon. But I highly doubt my
right,
mom and my dad was watching anime at 30 or
right.
anything related.
Sucks
So,
for
like, I
them
mean, it is a learning situation, and I'm glad they did, or they're getting better with shows
because
like Avatar coming to be.
it definitely was like a first of its kind.
Hmm.
Like, Avatar, I feel like, they had little shows here and there, but I feel like 90 shows really followed a formula. Like,
Hmm.
every time I think about 90s cartoons, I think about this dude voice and, like, guitar riffs and shit, like, I just think about that. Like,
Yeah,
that was
Rocket
the extent
Power.
of it. Yeah, like, every 90s show had, like, just unnecessary guitar riffs and, like
You know who was giving it to me as far as American animation?
what?
Um, was it PBS? No,
What show?
WB, Kids WB.
Oh, yeah.
Shaolin Showdown, Jackie Chan Adventures. Uh, what's Teenage Mutant
Now,
Ninja Turtles?
Jackie Chan show was good. I'm not even
It
gonna
was.
lie.
You think
Like,
I'm fighting that?
is it slept on?
What
I
the,
feel like is it
is it
slept
slept
on?
on?
Because
There better be
I feel
appreciation
like
out there for them, like them, the 12 talismans.
I feel like the
I
Jackie
will go back and watch
Chan
it
show
now.
is slept on. I haven't heard nobody bring that show up in a minute.
They need to. Even Disney
That
got a piece with what was it? With the dragon, Jake the Magic Dragon,
Oh,
Jake
see, but that
something
still was
dragon.
very, like, American Dragon. It still was very, like, American cartoon, though. I'll
Right.
give you Jackie Chan, though. It was good.
Hmm.
And Imma say that Aladdin show was pretty lit, too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the Aladdin
Aladdin.
cartoon was good, yeah. It was good. They would be going on adventures and stuff?
I don't
Like,
think I saw that.
really? It
Yeah,
was good. But, yeah, we to that. So, let's see, we'll talk about Avatar. Why do you love Avatar:
I
The
love
Last
Avatar
Airbender?
because I felt like it was one of the not the first shows, but it was a show that made me feel respected as a young adult while watching.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like they really tackled more adult themes a little bit. You know, they tiptoed in it, and then they got progressively like darker, and they just took me seriously as a viewer. Like they
right,
as my interest grew and the more stuff I was watching everywhere else, it kind of like just fit naturally throughout the progression of the show. So I mean that and
right.
just the actual concept like of the firebending, waterbending. I love anything magic. I love anything telekinesis. So they had me hook,
Yeah,
line, and sinker immediately.
yeah. I think it stood out to me. It was definitely, like, just the whole vibe and just seeing how they pull from, like, actual different cultures and, like,
Mhm.
the world building was so good, like, it was beyond what I was used to getting in American cartoons, especially,
Yeah.
like, it was just and the soundtrack was good, like you said, I just feel like they respected me as a viewer, like, really trying to give me an experience, not just, like, fight scenes and action and, like, the character arcs, like,
Oh,
oh my god. I had seen character arcs like that in American media before Avatar: The
mhm.
Last Airbender. I could be wrong, but I just feel like, yeah, I
I mean, I'm
definitely
just
saw
like
that.
trying to think of something. Nothing that I stand for. Like stand like real
Mhm.
hard. Like just am a fan of the entire journey. And like obviously, if I can't remember it, I don't take it into adulthood with me. Um,
Right.
but yeah, Avatar was just something else. And piggybacking off what you said about the different cultures, like I watched Avatar for a good little minute when I was younger before I really paid attention into the fact that each bending style was a legit martial art, you know?
Mhm.
And then even
Yes.
that just gave me so much more appreciation for like the animators and the amount of studying these movements and stuff. It's just
Right.
like that's how you know, that's how you do your homework, that's how you prep. It's like the seeing the difference between Beyonce uh we're doing rehearsals for like 4 months and then you see
Mhm.
like a performance of like a BB Rex or something. Sorry, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that I'll
Yeah,
still do.
it's just like
Yeah, it's a
but
different.
yeah, they put
It's
time
dope.
into it.
Yeah,
It's beautiful too. I mean, oh my god. So, yeah, it was just beautiful, and it was on Nickelodeon, not to mention, which of me, I was like, "Okay, Nickelodeon, I see
yeah,
you." Like, cause I was used to at this point, like, what were we watching? SpongeBob? Was this like
yeah.
Nickelodeon at some point just became SpongeBob? So,
Mhm.
like, I was like, "Okay, I see you." See, that was
But
your
you,
Sinister
that's
said this was my gateway drug into anime. Well, see, exactly.
and that's the thing too. That's why we got to give respect to the Last Airbender because even though it's not anime, it still put people on that path. It
And
opened
I
them up
wonder
to.
why though. Like, how do people make the connection? Is it because it's I wonder what about it. Like, I was already watching anime before it came out, so it was not that way for
Mhm.
me. I was already very
Yeah,
aware of
same.
anime, and I was an avid
Mhm.
watcher of anime, so it was not a gateway for me. So I'm curious to know, like, what is it about Avatar: The Last Airbender, if you don't mind answering, Sinister Verb? Like, what was it about Avatar that made you be like, okay, were you seeking something with deep stories, the same themes, and you couldn't find it in American media, so you went to anime? Like, I'm just curious to know.
Let's hear it, bruh.
And Hellraiser said Earthbending has the best form. I like, isn't
Mm.
that like a personality thing?
No, really. I really
Because
feel
I
like
feel like waterbending is beautiful.
I'm right there with waterbending. I was about to say, I feel like everybody, depending on their personality and how they like to, probably even how they like to actually fight, something
I
might
think it's
gel
the
with you a little
personality.
more.
There should be a question on dates. Like, what's your favorite
For
bending
sure.
form? And depending on what they say, fire, red flag, red flag, red flag. Dates
That's the new.
over.
We're not asking for love languages no more. We doing what's your
Bending
fire bending?
style.
What's your bending
And if they
style?
say blood bending, honey,
Oh,
you
I
might
might
want to
have.
make sure.
That's stinky.
No,
I'm just-
no, they might be controlling. Megan said, "Don't come for BB."
okay, well, ignore
Well,
my
tell your
background.
right, yeah, tell your girl BB to do some more rehearsals. Then, follow
Um,
closely. See,
well,
Hellraiser giving off
piggybacking.
red flags right here.
uh piggybacking off of your question, and I don't think he answered it yet, but I was
Mhm.
I was thinking, maybe it's more of just the fact that Nickelodeon people wasn't really checking for anime. It wasn't a cool thing. We didn't have no Megan the Stallions out here repping anime, making people feel cool about doing it.
Right.
Like we was watching our animes with our little groups of friends in the corner, not having conversation about it out loud because
Huh,
people,
not
why you
me.
still why
Not
you still
me.
watching it? You said not me. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was because nobody I just didn't have a group like that. I didn't have a good set of friends to watch anime with. I think the only
Yeah.
person really in my life that I had watching anime and stuff like that was my brother. And even though we didn't
Yeah.
have like a crazy closest relationship growing up, like that was one of the things that bonded us, growing up, is we always had anime, but I really didn't have that outlet to talk about anime with nobody. So all my viewing
Mm.
experiences when I was younger was pretty much to myself until I started getting older and joining the internet.
Right.
Then
I see. I take that for granted because I had my brothers. We were all into it, and so we were our
mhm,
own best friends. And then our friend Darren, he was into it, so we just collectively formed our little group of otakus. So that's
mhm,
kind of like, I guess that was my experience in that school. I was always like just doing my thing, and so you couldn't miss that I was like into this. So people who were into it like gravitated to me because I was just out with it.
mhm.
So I always was able to find that person like wherever I went.
Yeah, don't
So,
let me go back in time. I would, if I could do it all over again with the me I am now, it would be a whole
mhm.
different story. I would be convert so many people over.
Yes,
I'm
it's like
talking
a
about
thing to
aggressive.
convert them. I needed good stories, and most, yeah, American cartoons don't. See? Yeah, they don't hit like anime. I agree.
And
Go ahead.
when we finally got to, like I said, people wasn't checking for anime before, situations like that. The people that really weren't just really weren't. And then when they sat here and they watched their kids watch an episode or two of Avatar, and they just happened to catch it, sit
Mhm.
down for a second and actually watch it. It's a great intro one because it's so real and it's so, they
Yeah,
tackle gritty stuff. The first time
they
I
had
knew
high
Nickelodeon
stakes.
wasn't playing was with Jay. What's his name, Jay? He was the dude that wanted to flood the village with the dam in
Oh,
season 1, I
they
think it
had
was.
look, I know some of y'all look, I don't be, I'm not the name person now.
Heard.
I probably ain't watched this in a while, but
Got you.
yeah, they definitely had some high stakes. And like we were talking about that earlier, like these adults was out here trying to kill these kids. Like they
These
were not
children.
playing with them, these
Right.
children. They were like, I don't care if you're a child, you're the avatar, I will kill you. So you had grown ass men really out here trying to take them out. Jay said water bending, air bending. Megan Thomas. You want to read some of these? Don't let me do it all.
Megan Thomas says, "For me, it was much easier to digest. Anime for someone who isn't so familiar can be intimidating." Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They made it real palatable.
Yeah. And Jay said that's me. I think he said this when we were talking about not really having many people around to connect to as far as anime. He was saying that was his
Hmm.
situation. My husband said the world of gaming really kept me rooted in anime. It was a natural progression for me. And we
Hmm.
found each other. Look, our friends,
Oh, look at that!
my friend was like, "You're a nerd? I know this guy who
See,
knows a
I
guy who's a
wish
nerd.
I need that.
Y'all should be together."
Where's my anime husband? I need him.
Right. So that's how we met. Also, earthbending has the best sub bending, metal, and lava.
Now that's true. I love the
Now
fact, and I hate
I will give you it.
because it is. It's just like the idea of metal bending is so like water bending, blood bending. Cool, I get it. Liquid, whatever.
Body
Metal
fluids.
bending, metal
Mhm.
bending really took some concentration. Really took the imagination, ingenuity to realize like all the little bits and pieces of metal like could be bended.
Mhm.
That blew my mind when Toffa did that for the first time. And then lava
Yeah.
bending was just like how much more OP
Yeah.
can you
That is
get?
quite OP to literally be able to form the earth around you. And they were confirming that Jet was in fact his name.
Jed,
Or
not I
Jet.
said
Jet,
Jay.
not
I said
Jay.
Jay.
Because you were, yeah. But so let's move into what's some of your favorite moments there? I might not be as strong in this. I have not watched Avatar: The Last Airbender in a while,
Hmm.
but I could mostly remember fights. But what were some of your favorite moments?
Um, I'll give the goofy one first. Is I
Okay.
will always remember them walking away from these group of dudes or whatever, and Sokka going, "What a
Oh,
tribe!"
yeah.
Like, that is,
That's so
I used to just
funny.
randomly do that, leaving out a situation. What a tribe. And then as far as fights, I'm gonna say immediately you see
Good
my
ones,
back,
though.
huh?
Oh,
Can you hear
no, it's yeah, I can hear you. It's
me?
me. I
Okay.
can hear you, though. You good.
I was saying that as far as fights, you see my background is Hama versus Katara. Boy,
Mhm.
I probably replayed that fight the most. And
Really?
then yeah, and then you got Katara. Both of them are Katara fights. I'm a Katara
You a
stan.
Katara stan? I
Yeah,
see.
it's Katara and Azula when she was
Mm,
going against them with Zuko.
yeah, that was
I
a
love
good
that fight.
fight. They had so many good fights. It's hard to pick. Of
It
course,
really is. It really
Aang
is.
versus Ozai is like
That's why I ain't say it.
I
I'm gonna let
mean, like, now I will say I haven't watched it in a while, but,
Mhm.
like, I watch that fight a couple times a year. Like,
Heard.
it's just so good, like, it's such a
It
good
really
fight. I
is.
remember, like, we turned it on the TV, I was in Washington. We turned it
Mhm.
on the TV, and everybody who walked past just stopped, and then it ended up just being everybody in the house standing there watching this fight, and it just, like, it does not release you until it's over. It's such a
Mhm.
good fight, like,
That's true.
oh my
I was
god.
a little mad about the whole taking this bending at the end. Like,
What you wanted him
I
to do? What you
want
wanted him to do? You know,
that.
Aang was
Kill
not about to,
him. He was. He was about to. He was
but
mad
that's
enough.
not Aang.
He could change.
Should I say Ong just to trigger y'all? They
Don't do
got
that.
sand, but
I will. I will. I will close this laptop right now.
he
This
had
ain't
a
the. We
crush
ain't
on
talking about the
Azula as a
movie.
kid, not gonna lie. What, I can't say Ong like the, M. Night Shyamalan, we don't speak of that movie.
My Soka.
Sokka, oh my god, let's not even get into that. But yeah, the fights, and then speaking of fights, we mostly talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender, but we know Korra's in there. Korra remind me of, Sam, what's his name? I always call him Captain Falcon, but that's not his name.
Captain Falcon.
The new Captain America,
Oh, yeah. Ooh, what is his name?
Sam. I know
Oh
his
my,
name is Sam, but he's stay getting his ass
Black
beat, and
Falcon.
that's what Korra like. Korra's like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Just
Like,
getting flung into everything, doing your best, but just not quite getting there.
oh, them Korra fights are hard to watch. Like,
I mean, they not really. I mean,
I
I like Korra, but I can still watch her get her butt whooped because the way that general, what's her name, the one with the metal bend in that
who
first whooped her,
oh, yeah,
just
I can't remember, I just watched that today. But, yeah, the last fight, the final fight
ooh.
with the middle and it
Well, not even
woo,
the first one when she first
yeah.
tried her when she stepped up to her out in that
Ooh, she was
clearing.
dragging Korra.
Drug,
She was dragging Korra.
drug for filth for points,
Poor Korra, man. She did have a different world.
decimated.
It was like a whole different situation, so I understand that. But I still stand by the fact that the creators didn't like Korra either. So I just don't understand why they had to do her like that all the
I
time.
mean,
I enjoyed.
she couldn't live her truth to the last scene. You right. They
Oh,
wanna keep her tied up
they
until the very last scene. You right.
the whole relationship thing with that one was also annoying to me. It was kind of like they wanted to do it, but they couldn't really commit to it,
Mhm.
and they kind of just gave us a teensy weensy bit with the relationship with Korra. But I did like seeing Avatar 1's story in that
Yeah.
whole series. That's definitely the highlight of the Legend of Korra for me. Like, even the way it was drawn and stuff, I just love
Mhm.
that whole segment.
I definitely am praying to God with this new Avatar Studio situation that they're gonna make some kind of a in between. Because I wanted that's one thing I definitely really wanted more of in Korra was flashbacks. I mean, I know it's supposed to be about Korra, but I definitely wanted more flashbacks to the adult
Yeah,
uh
I hated that they
Korra.
did that too.
Yeah.
I feel like, you said they were abusing Korra, they really were, and I feel like that made us not like, it made me I loved The Legend of Korra, but I was kinda
Mhm.
salty that I didn't get, like, oh, Aang. Sorry, because I was saying it as a joke. I didn't get Aang, sorry, as an adult. Like, I'm just kind of annoyed because they know that's what we wanted to see.
Mhm.
Like, y'all
Yeah.
know we
Especially the first
wanted
time you put them up.
to see him. What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost you for a second. What'd you say?
No, what you say? I was listening to you. I just said
Oh,
what.
I was like, especially the first time we saw Aang for the first time, I was like,
Right.
Aang's fine.
I know. It's like y'all could they know
Just-
that we wanted to see too. And I'm just kind of like annoyed. Like we grew with these characters. I'm like, can we just get a little segment of seeing what they were doing? Like I just really if they did continue the story, that's what I would like to see. I
Mhm.
want them to go back and give us that.
Right. It was nice seeing Toph there. It was nice
It
seeing
was.
Toph and
It
Katara.
was.
It was odd though that we never got anything with the two of them.
Together. Yeah, like
Hmm
they weren't talking. Yeah, I'm like,
I
what's
don't
up with
think
that?
there was. I don't. Did they ever even really mention each other? Like like address each other's existence in the entirety of Korra? They were
Don't
both
get me in the
alive.
line. I feel like no. Well, maybe they
Yeah.
did.
I mean, yeah. If anybody in the chat knows,
Yeah,
can
did
you
they
clear that up
talk?
for me? Because I
Yeah.
just don't remember specifically either one of them really fully. Maybe they did. They didn't like
I
each
feel
other.
like they did because that's how they had differences, and I think how they felt like maybe it should go or something like that. But I feel like they did maybe mention somebody, but like I said, don't get me the line.
Yeah, I only
Um,
seen Korra through once. I've seen Avatar, the first series, a bunch of times, so I'm a little foggy.
so who's your favorite character? We'll keep it to Last Airbender. Who's your favorite character?
Just it hasn't changed. It's probably Katara. I love Katara.
You really standing for Katara like that?
I do. I do. I was mad when Smite didn't put her in because they did a little thing, a little partnership where they changed a bunch of characters in Smite to be
Mm-hmm.
Avatar characters.
Uh-huh.
They had the perfect character in Yamoja to turn into Katara,
And they
and
didn't
they
do it. You'll
mm-mm,
never forgive them.
nope, nope. They did Zuko, Azula,
Yeah,
Aang.
how is Zuko not your favorite character? Hellraiser said
I
Iroh
love
is his
Zuko's
favorite.
character progression. I
Yeah.
love his character progression, but I just Katara was so badass to me, and even though when she did piss me off, I never left her corner.
I mean, she is a solid character through and through. Azula
Mm,
was the best character. I don't care any. I personally, you know how
Azula.
I am. I do love Azula.
Yeah, I
She
love
had
Azula
that
too.
fire.
She's crazy as hell, but
I
I liked seeing
I think
her.
she crazy. I liked her character too. I think she might be up there for me. And then I liked
You
all
know
the
what?
avatars, like seeing them, like the
All of
past
them.
avatars. I think not
Do you
all of
have a
them, but I
favorite? Do you have
definitely
a favorite one? Oh,
Kiyoshi.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, Kiyoshi.
Kiyoshi's your favorite?
Yeah, she was
I probably
badass.
agree. I
She
probably
was
agree.
badass. She did what
I need
needed to be
to.
done.
She did what needed. Like, right. She was.
Did.
You. Black Air Force energy was Kiyoshi
Right. Just like, girl, what?
fully.
Don't play with me. I'm an avatar, but I will kill you. Don't play with me.
Right. I need to get. I
Yeah.
need to dig into. Have you got into her side story? I think she has like a separate comic.
Mm-mm. No, I haven't
Kiyoshi.
read any of the
She's.
like side stories.
Yeah, I haven't fully dug into it, but I do know like bits and pieces of it, and she is apparently just ruthless. Like she really does what needs to be done.
Oh yeah. I'm all for that because hashtag Thanos was right. I'm never gonna stop saying it. So, I'm all for that energy. Do what needs you have a great responsibility. You're the avatar. So hey, y'all
Really.
can say what y'all want, but who gonna check me? Absolutely. So shut up. If I say they gotta die, they gonna die, and that's it. That's it.
That's one thing. That's one thing Tony Stark missed opportunity when he had that gauntlet on. Like I feel
Mm.
like you can be able to target this 50% erasure, and you could have got rid of all the racists
You
right
could
then and there
you wanted him to be on some light Yagami
on some big time,
energy.
big
Big
time,
time light
big
Yagami
time.
energy.
But
But
it's
then it's
okay. We got
like,
what we got.
I do have a gripe about, the the Avengers in that way. Like I just, I be trying not to go on side tangents, but I was like, okay, y'all talking about Thanos wrong, all this and that. But what is y'all answer to what he said though?
Very
Because
true.
I
Like
never heard like, so what's y'all alternative? Like, are
all
y'all
y'all
really
heard
saving
was
the
death and
world?
got. Let's save the world, but no, he's
You really
right.
killing the world, actually. Because you didn't actually give a counter argument to what this man said. You just said no, I don't like that.
Right.
And everybody's really cheering these people. Oh, I was just like, y'all are actually the real psychopaths.
And that would have been a good storyline to dig into too. Like, I wouldn't have
What?
minded if the movie was a little bit longer, like, having some of the heroes actually go, like, "Well, what do we how do we answer this?"
Yeah,
You know? Like, be
he's
on some
presenting
Civil
a
War.
very real problem.
Right.
But they didn't give no solutions. They just knew they didn't like his. I can't stand people like that. But I be trying not.
You
Sinister
don't
Word
bring
said they should
nothing
have
new to the
snapped twice.
table.
You
They
just
should have
in here
snapped.
shutting down ideas. Oh, okay, let's have a round table. It's me as Thanos. Okay, point of view, I'm Thanos. Let's have a round table discussion. I'm open to suggestions. I just need y'all to give me one though, instead of beat my ass. Like they actually were moving in like Black Air Force One energy. Like the Avengers, like, come on, y'all. Y'all just gonna beat my ass because you don't like what I have to say? Come on.
Right,
Who raised you? That's all.
right. This could have been a conversation. When they had him down in the, cabin on his knees before Thor went a little crazy on him, they coulda had a conversation then.
Let's talk. We could have had a conversation. No alternatives. So we know that, like we said, the character arcs were amazing in Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is what makes it really special. We know Zuko's character arc was just magnificent. Are there any other character arcs you appreciated seeing in the show?
Um, Sokka's, definitely. Um,
Yeah.
I love how he went from somebody who could barely throw that boomerang. Not really barely. He had good boomerang skills.
Right.
Um, yeah, from somebody who's like really was just a boomerang, so he really became like a pretty badass warrior, like
Yeah.
a leader, a good follower. He was probably the one that I was like the most saddened about, that I found out like passed away in Korra,
Mm-hmm.
like that we didn't
Yeah.
get to see like an older version of him.
I
Um,
know. And that
yeah, because
is
he,
sad. I'm
yeah, he was
impressed with him, like being with these people who have powers. Like he just a regular ass dude rolling with these benders and just like being brave as fuck. Like I
right.
love his art. How he started
And
off goofy and kind of
until Toph, the biggest comedy relief.
yeah, that's true. I enjoy his art. I actually like Aang's art too. I mean, I know he's the main character, but I did like seeing like his struggle with the pressure of what he was just kind of born into
Hmm.
and just kind of like growing into his purpose. Like I definitely think that is just a lesson for the ages. So I definitely enjoy
Yeah,
his struggle with his purpose. Let's see.
and I loved how effortlessly. I think he made me right from the beginning. Air bending was probably my favorite, just because of how fluid he used it, and
Mhm.
like how confident he was in his abilities. That he really didn't seem
Mhm.
to be putting in much effort from the beginning in his fights and stuff.
Right.
But then it just became water. But yeah, much respect to Aang.
Yeah. I got into anime late because I was working and survived most of my better late than never. Welcome to the otaku crew. I mean,
Hey.
that's better late than never. There's plenty out there to watch. They ain't never stopping. Zuko hands down has the best art. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was the Vegeta.
He
He was the
was.
Vegeta.
He was. Yeah, he was. So that means you're gonna be willing to trade him?
Let's just wait till we get to that
Let's wait till we get to that
segment.
segment.
'Cause,
Let's see what else before we move on. Music. The music. So how did you feel when you heard the music for it? Like, did it what was your thoughts? Because I had thoughts about some of the music. It definitely made me emotional a lot of
um,
times.
yeah, I'm trying to think of. Okay, so back when I probably was around that time in my anime watching experience, I wasn't really like notating a lot about music. I remember like how I felt a lot about the music around that time, but
Mhm.
I wasn't really making playlists at the time. But I love the music. It's just some of the scores still just pop in my head randomly, like um, Iroh.
Mhm.
Anytime he's on a scene, I love the little soft little plucks of whatever instrument that was,
Yeah,
like
that
his.
like little string instrument or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
I vividly hear that just playing in the background, and a lot of the hard-hitting action type scores, like, all of those, like,
Yeah,
just they weren't
yeah.
bad. None of the music was
None of
bad
them
to
were
me.
bad. They were
All
so
perfect.
great. I definitely remember, like, once again, the last fight, the music, and that moment in Avatar, with The Legend of Korra where Jinora comes down when she's, fighting, I can't remember his name, but the guy who absorbed what's his name? Batu or whatever? The dark
Oh,
spirit.
yeah.
She was fighting
Mhm,
him, and they were fighting, and Jinora came down with the light. I was like, "Oh my god." I remember that moment, like, with the music just made me, like, cry. It's
mhm.
beautiful.
real
So
specific.
I have
I'm trying to
downloaded
remember
the
the.
OST more than once. Yes, the OST is good. It's good studying music for me. Like anytime I'm trying to do something, I could listen to
Mhm.
that soundtrack for sure.
That's kind
What were
of
you
like I
saying?
do. That's kind of like I do when I read my mangas and my manhwas. I put on some anime playlist and just read it as if it's like I'm watching the anime.
Oh
Definitely adds
yeah.
that extra oomph.
Okay, that's my otaku level 10 right there. But speaking of that, I do have an anime playlist on this channel. I always plug it when I get a chance. It has now like
Mhm.
80 songs on it, maybe 82 from like various animes. So if you like anime music, go check it out. I'm sure some of your favorites are on there. I mean, there's video game music on there too, a little bit, but it's a good playlist.
Which is a
So I like to plug that.
good little section of music too. Because don't get me
Yeah.
started on my worship of Hitata Hikaru back in the day.
Oh my god, from Simple and Clean,
Simple and
and oh my
clean.
god, I have the Secret of the Mana soundtrack on there. I have some
Oh,
Final
that's
Fantasy
super.
songs.
Haruka,
Yeah,
Haruka.
yes, I
Talk about
definitely have.
studying them Japanese lyrics.
See, he knows it. Look, he talking about the name of the song. Leaves from the Vine bring tears every time. I don't know which song that is by memory, but see, yeah, extra stand level. So, well, in the chat,
Hold
if
on one
y'all
second.
have any, huh? Oh yeah, if y'all favorite songs that y'all want to drop in there, or your favorite moments, or your favorite character arcs, please drop them in the chat. We want to see what y'all favorite moments are too. So that being said, we're gonna move over to the next part where we're gonna do a draft. But we're just gonna play a little game, and we're gonna swap out some of the characters in the Avatar: The Last Airbender for characters in anime that we feel like would be their equal counterparts. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna go
The
into the segment that should be a lot of fun, and we'll probably be fighting by the end of it because I just know how my co-host is. Um, so if you had to swap out for any, oh, I think this is the big three minus One
Mhm.
Piece because neither one of us watch One
Yeah,
Piece. So
that's
you can
take my
pull
card
from
if y'all want.
Naruto, right?
Mhm.
You can pull from Naruto, Bleach, and we'll
Mm.
put DBZ instead of
Okay,
One Piece, right?
okay.
Okay, so who would you swap for Zuko?
For Zuko,
Who would be an even trade for Zuko?
I
Hmm.
wanna say Vegeta, but I'm not gonna do that because
Why?
Vegeta, at the end of the day, is way more powerful than a Zuko, and I'm not about to just switch off one of my Ace Boon Coons for a Zuko.
Well, I mean, but you got to think like Dragon Ball Z, the power scale is
Mhm.
just off the charts. Like, is anybody ever gonna be equally yoked with a Dragon Ball Z character though?
Which is why you ain't getting one of those, and what Imma do is
Oh, see, we're not even getting to that part. Don't do that to my Vegeta. See, Hellraiser said Vegeta.
and that's great for
Sasuke.
Hellraiser, and I love that. I was just
What
about to
would you do,
say
Sasuke?
I will trade you up until part 1 Sasuke. I'll switch out Zuko for part 1 Sasuke. All the way up until Shippuden begins.
Okay, yeah, just Naruto,
Yeah,
not Shippuden. Okay, so
yeah.
okay, Sasuke. So we're gonna do Zuko for Sasuke.
That
All
you
right,
do you
next.
accept?
I accept that. I
Okay.
accept that because I know you wasn't gonna let Vegeta. You're not gonna let Vegeta go. But
You don't know that. You don't know that.
okay. Well, we'll do Katara next, which I feel like. Well,
Katara.
you got some females in Dragon Ball Z too,
You do.
and now you got
Um,
females in all of them. So
Katara,
who
and
would you
this is from
switch
the
out
big
for
3.
Katara? I mean, you gotta. I don't think she's not a fair trade for Sakura at all.
No.
Maybe Bulma.
No. I'll
No,
give you because we're gonna put some respect on Katara's name.
Bulma is
I will give.
respectable.
Yeah, I don't want her in a
She,
fight. She can make me a time machine, but I don't want her in a fight.
but she's just as important.
Okay. You know what? So I don't have to give away my girl. I'm gonna give you Boma.
That's what I'm saying.
There
Like,
you go.
don't do that
Hey,
to her. She
hey.
giving them weapons and stuff. She gave them the training chambers, all that. Like,
Hmm.
don't know. She's important to the
Yeah,
team, okay?
she is. She
And I
is.
know you're not about to switch guitar for Sakura, so
Nah, but you can go and give me my little discount that I just got on the Katara. I appreciate it. Who you got next?
it, that's me. That's my internet. It's just struggling.
Oh, you
But
good?
yeah. So no, you pick the next character from Avatar that we
Okay.
we'll swap out.
So Who would you swap out for Iroh?
Ooh,
That's a good one too. Give
that
me
is
Iroh.
a good one because you think about his story, like he was behind the enemy lines, he knew what was going on, and he was just like, "Nah, I ain't doing that." I'm trying to think, like who? Hey, Yella.
I could think of what's up, Yellow? How you doing?
I don't know.
Hold
I
on.
can't think of
One
him. You got
second.
somebody? Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Maybe we got y'all in the chat. I don't know who I would switch out for him from those three.
I would possibly do Masaroshi. I would switch out
Master
Masaroshi.
Roshi. What about from Naruto? You don't have nobody?
I would also probably switch out Jiraiya.
Jiraiya?
I
I
would
was
give
kind
I
of
would
thinking
give
about
Jiraiya for an
Jiraiya.
Iroh.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that then.
You feel that? That's
Let's do
something that's
that.
resonating?
Yeah.
Who which one though? Masaroshi or Jiraiya?
Jiraiya. Master
Jiraiya.
Roshi is like,
Don't be don't
I mean,
don't
I don't know.
sleep
Okay, let me. No, I
on
was about
Master
to let
Roshi.
me not because I almost said it. I was like, let me not do that because I'm
I mean,
tripping. We
he
just
ain't
gotta.
he ain't he ain't top 10, but
You
hey,
said
when you
Orochimaru
for Iroh?
or Iroh.
Now, if I was on the Naruto side, as if I was getting
If
Iroh
you
and
were
switching
getting
out,
Iroh,
I wouldn't
no.
make that trade. But if I was on the Avatar team, I would take Orochimaru fully. Yeah.
Yeah. But I kind of will be looking over my shoulder at him, actually. So I don't know about that. I
I
think
mean,
we'll keep it with
in
Jiraiya.
the right, I would too.
Yeah, I think that's a better one. Okay, and
Orochimaru
then
and the Boruto, though, I feel like he's being a lot more trustworthy. But
I
that's another
mean,
conversation.
he's a reformed baddie
Right,
now.
right.
So what about Sokka?
Sokka. I would I would switch out Shikamaru.
Shikamaru.
I would switch out.
I'm laughing for a whole nother reason. I'm not gonna tell you why. But okay.
Why? I want to
No,
know.
it's unrelated.
Don't
You don't need
secrets
to
don't
know
make
that yet. It
friends.
will reveal itself in
Oh, okay.
time.
Okay. Heard.
So you would swap I would swap him for Ichigo dad. He said no. He said no, not for Shikamaru.
Not Shikamaru. Like,
Sokka?
who do you think is getting a better trade? Like receiving um Sokka or receiving
He talking about
Shikamaru?
Ichigo dad.
Ichigo dad for that's funny.
Maybe season one Chad.
Season one, Chad. I mean, honestly,
Simply.
you could uh, you could take.
Don't do
Never
that.
mind. We're not
Because
going.
I can see you you could go all the way to the end. He can no, I'm just kidding. Not to the end. Chad.
No, I'm just saying. You, yeah, I don't. I ain't.
Season one Chad.
Season one, Chad. We can make the trade. Yeah,
Okay.
we can
There
make
you
the
go.
trade.
Season one Chad.
I'm
There
just
you go.
saying, like that's I feel like that's another steal. I ain't a hugest fan
That's
of
a
Chad.
steal. It's
Just
still on
because
whose
I like
side? You talking about
it's a steal because I want to hang out with Sokka versus
you talking
Chad.
about Team Bleach is better off getting soccer than season one Chad?
No, you're right. I'm being a little crazy, but I'm just like we'll
He
we'll
would have
get into
been in
Chad
there
later.
fighting.
We'll
He
get
would
to
have been
later.
in there fighting them.
He would have. He would have.
He
He
would
would
have
have gave his
been.
all.
I mean, Orihime. You want to trade soccer for Orihime season one?
Nah,
Season one Orihime.
I'm gonna stick with Chad. I'm gonna
Oh,
just take Sokka for the comic relief.
they have to double as comic relief.
Yeah,
I guess that's a fair argument. So he talking about Ichigo's dad. So who would you
I would I
offer?
would take I would take I would let's go with my final take is Ichigo's dad. I will take
Ichigo's
Ichigo's
dad
dad. Yeah,
for soccer.
and give you Sokka. Yeah.
Okay. So now Aang. Who would you swap for Aang out of the big three? I feel like Naruto's the only fair. Or Gohan. I'm just thinking age wise.
Yeah, maybe young Gohan.
Yeah,
Super
young
Saiyan 2
Gohan.
Gohan. Yeah, Super
Pre-sale
Saiyan 2
saga.
Gohan. No, end of
After.
Cell Sokka.
In the
Like
sale
right
saga.
where he at. Right where he at that point. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
In
switch
the
him
sale
for
saga,
Aang.
Gohan for Aang.
Yeah. Because I will control where that potential go after that.
You talking about teen Gohan.
Yeah, Teen Gohan. That's when
Okay.
he first hit Super Saiyan 2 during the
Yeah.
Battle of Cell.
Teen Gohan
Yeah.
for I'm comfortable with that. You wouldn't do
Mm.
Naruto? Not Shippuden Naruto. Naruto.
I wouldn't want Naruto. He's annoying.
Don't do that. Aang
He's
was kind
annoying.
of he wasn't annoying, but he
He
was
was
a little
fun. He
whiny.
was cute. He was adorable.
He was
And he was
adorable.
only really whining when people didn't want to have fun with him. I'll slide on some penguins. I'll
Right.
do all
I
that.
love the little dance off.
Right. I'm not
But
riding on Appa though. I'm not riding on
why?
Appa. Appa it feels like one of the most unsafe things on the
But he
planet.
got seats. Think he had like little seats on him or
He had a piece of wood with borders on it. There wasn't no seat belts. They
something?
over here
Okay.
doing loop de loops and in
But
circles, and
you
ain't nobody
Daenerys
falling off.
Targaryen ass could fly around on them
I didn't
dragons
say
though.
I didn't say I was flying a dragon either. I did not say that.
I wouldn't ride any flying creature. Let's be
No, I would
real.
not. It just
It
doesn't
never
make
looks
sense
stable.
physically for
It
me.
never looks stable in
If I
any
had if I
show.
had a harness around a dragon, seat belts 100. But I'm not just climbing on and grabbing a spike or two.
Well,
My
he's
upper
the
body ain't like
airbender.
that.
They just
He
hold on
is.
to his
He's
hair.
playing soccer.
Sokka clearly is brave. He's not
Brave.
worried about those type of things.
Cool.
So, okay, is there one more character we should do before we move on to the fun part?
Um,
The super super fun part?
who would you trade for?
Oh, we didn't do Toph.
Yeah, let's do Toph. Who would you trade for Toph?
I don't know. You go first. I gotta think. Toph, cause she's
Um,
a badass.
yeah,
Sakura, I feel like. Oh wait, we talking about Naruto Sakura? Can I get can I get Shippuden Sakura for Toph?
like you give me Shippuden Sakura.
Like for a good trade off. Like who else?
Yeah, she got the super strength. She is a great healer.
Yeah.
She's still a little annoying though.
I don't think she's ever not gonna be a little
And she
annoying.
got them hands too, because that fight with her and Shin and Shippuden. Okay, yeah, I'll trade. I'll
That's a
trade.
good trade, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
I'm not.
seem like
I'm
not
not
happy
confident in
about the
it.
trade.
I'm not confident in it, but it just feels like I'm okay with it
He
for now.
said
I'm probably
Gara.
gonna regret
You
it.
would trade Toph for Gara?
Ooh, what am I thinking? Gara. Yeah,
Toph for Gara?
yeah, and not season one Gara. I want Kazekage Gara.
Look, nobody wants season 1 Naruto characters.
I want Kazekage Gara. The only season one Naruto character I'll take is Kimimaru. Kimimaru. That's the
You
dude
know
with
I
the
don't watch Naruto.
bones. The one that fought Rock Lee
I
with the
don't know.
bones.
I
Well,
ain't
it's
watch Naruto.
watch that fight.
Okay,
Google
I
Rock
will. Like,
Lee.
I'm not closed off to where I watch Naruto
Mhm.
fights. I just don't watch it the show. Like, I can't. Well,
Yeah.
Shippuden was good actually. I just kind of felt like it was one of them things where like I feel so lost that I'm just like I can't jump in here. But if
Hmm.
Naruto wasn't so annoying, like first Naruto, I would definitely be a Naruto stan. I cannot watch
Yeah. Those
the
fillers
first
really drug me with Naruto though. But other than
Kakashi.
that,
Kakashi for Toph.
no, I'm kind of stuck on Gara. I'm stuck on Gara. That was a good
So
choice for me.
he's going Gara.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
Gara.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
let's do a little commercial break. And then we're gonna go into our draft. So the next segment is the the Marvel Cinematic Universe versus anime. So Twan is gonna be team anime, I'm gonna be team MCU, and we're gonna do draft. We're gonna do trades for our team. So that should be fun. But first, if you're enjoying this content, if you like what we do, please hit a like on the way in, on the way out. Definitely engage with the chat, all that. We love to hear from y'all. It definitely helps the engagement and it supports us because when you like this video, the algorithm knows that people like you enjoy this content and it will send it to more people like you. So please don't forget to drop a like and hit the bell notification so that you know when we go live and you could join in on our conversations. I'm sorry, I just read a comment. He threw my commercial break off. And then also I stream 3 times a week at 3:00 p.m. I stream on Sunday, Mondays, and Thursdays. Sundays are our Otaku Talk shows. Today we're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender and doing our anime draft. Tomorrow we'll be doing The Girl Who Lived Through Time with my co-host Shy Cutie, and we'll be talking about the themes in the movie and relating it to real life. And then on Thursday is our shoujo show where we're currently watching My Dress Up Darling, and we play different games or have just fun, kind of like a girls chat kind of day. So that is my schedule. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch. I wish I had some music. Like they really need a soundboard in this app so I could put in the main event kind of music right here.
If you ever get a soundboard and you don't put the Nicki Minaj freedom bombs to freedom,
It's
I'm
like that's what I have to do. So yes, he said in closing, Avatar: The Last Airbender is the Eminem of anime. What is that comparison?
oh, because he's like
Oh, like he's like the white.
right, invited to the cookout.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
give you that. I think that's why it deserved to be the first series in this series because it's like you
Mhm.
can't talk about shows invited to the cookout without Avatar: The Last Airbender. You like my little graphic? This is our anime draft.
That is cute.
Official panel.
Let me
I got time. I
fix
got
my
time. This is what I do. So
there we go.
Twan is representing Team Anime, and I am representing US Media. And we settled on the MCU, so the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're not including comic books and we're not including manga because that could go on for ages. So we're doing that. We're going to be making trades. There are 7 rounds, just like in the draft. And so each round will be different swaps. Please chime in if you feel like we make good swaps or if we, have some tiebreakers. Do you want to invite? I'm just like, y'all gonna mess on my graphic though if I bring people up. So just drop it in the chat if you
You messed up my graphic.
don't mess on my graphic. Well, because then but we'll figure it out. People want to come up and you're always welcome to come up and dispute our trades if you really feel like it's
Ooh,
off.
please do.
You
If we
can
over here making
come
bad
up
trades, call us out.
to get your little clock. Yeah. If we making bad trades, please come up. If you want to come up and argue a trade, I'll drop the link in the chat. You'll get your timer in the corner to make your argument, and then we'll kind of have a little round table moment. Okay. So the first round of the draft is heroes. So we'll be doing our hero swaps. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm scared. I'm gonna let you go first. So who would you like? What's your trade?
So, in the interest of skimming some fat off of off of these heroes,
Mm-hmm.
we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna start off with a gut punch.
Oh no.
I put up for trade a one Rudius Gray Rat from a manga called Mushoku Tensei.
Oh,
Tensei.
see, I don't watch that show. I don't know
Well,
who that is. I don't know enough about him.
just to give you a little bit of
Yeah, I
background,
need his stats.
he's a main character of this anime. He is a
Mm-hmm.
young child. He
Oh, him?
technically was reincarnated into a young child. He is very
No, we
proficient
don't
in
take
magic.
pervs. We don't take pervs. No, no, we don't take
And
pervs.
that's probably the end of his character profile is that
Yeah,
he's a
we not
grown
taking him.
man.
I'm gonna need you to pull somebody from one of them big threes. Oh, I want to know who you were asking for in exchange for him, because I know you trying to finesse.
I was just gonna leave it up to you. If there's somebody that you felt was of equal quality and
That's a hero
character,
in the MCU.
that's a hero in the MC. Who are you gonna
Really?
give me
I can give
for
you
this
the little
this
raccoon from the Guardians
pedophilic?
of the Galaxies.
Okay.
What's his name? Or
What's his
Groot?
name?
You want Groot?
Not you gonna throw him out there.
You want Groot?
I'll take Groot. But would you? Is there before I accept either one of these characters? Is there somebody that you would like to say squash that and maybe tempt me with somebody else?
If I'm getting him, you're
No,
getting
no.
Groot.
I would
Oh, my
possibly
offer up,
leave
I
him
would
alone.
trade you Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man,
Okay, for who?
for I had a pick, but I'm gonna change it. I want Ichigo.
You want Ichigo Kurosaki for
Yeah,
Spider Man?
with Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I really want to get rid of this pedophile though. He don't belong in anime.
No, you can't get rid of him. Well, I mean, I could get you got Groot for him. I'm accepting that trade, but now
Are
it's
you?
my trade. Yeah,
You know what? We gonna table Spider Man. I will accept Groot.
you
I will
accept Groot,
accept
but then
Groot.
I have to make my trade too. I'll give you Groot, but I want to trade Spider-Man for Ichigo. So who you gonna give me?
Okay. I'll give you. You know what?
You'll give me
Fine.
Ichigo? Okay. Really?
Uh, how about
So
how
the
about how about
trade,
how about Inuyasha?
I don't know in the chat. So Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man for Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Can I get Shishomaru? No, he's the villain.
Mm-mm. You know what? No,
No.
you've gotten Rudius off my team, so I will give you Ichigo. You have
So
gotten
I
Ichigo.
now have Rudius and Ichigo. And
Hmm.
you have Groot
I
and
have
Spider-Man.
Groot and Spider-Man.
I don't know about that. Okay. Well, that's round 1. Okay. So we have swapped. I now have Ichigo and Rudius. I mean, I guess, but I don't know why I took him. But you have Groot, so
I'm
I don't
surprised you
need
did
you for
take that. I'm
anything.
surprised you took that. I'm
I
so
mean,
glad.
what Groot's
I
not
have
doing
been wanting to.
anything.
He's not, but I've been wanting to excommunicate Rudius Gray Rat from anime since I
You
seen
just
that
try to
anime.
you try to offload. I got my moment coming.
I'm trying to protect the sanctity of anime.
That's very noble. So round 2, we're moving on to round 2 of the draft. And round
Okay.
2 is villains.
I'm gonna let you
So
start first.
you gonna let me start?
Yeah.
I would, the US media delegation would like to trade Thanos for Aizen.
If anybody in the chat can tell her hell no
Hell
before I can.
no, I think Thanos strong.
I know
This is
I would
post-gauntlet
like Thanos. I
gauntlet
want
wielding
Thanos.
gauntlet. I think
Gauntlet.
Aizen is gauntlet wielding Thanos for Aizen. Hellraiser
I
said
love
yes.
I would
Yes
know.
on whose side?
Yeah,
Who you
yes
think
on
getting the
whose
better
side?
trade?
Because I
He
want
said,
Thanos,
"Damn."
but I don't know. I don't want to give up Aizen. How about
Mhm.
I see your Thanos
Mhm.
and I raise you? Mm, damn, who's on his level though?
Aizen. That's why you're gonna have to give him to me.
How about for the Sailor Moon stands out there, Queen Beryl?
A boy.
She powerful.
You really tried it. To my
I
Thanos
did.
for Queen Beryl. Okay,
It's
you want me
just
to give
Aizen.
you instead of Aizen? I'll take Perfect Cell.
Will you take Perfect Cell?
No, don't
Yeah,
give
I'm
me
not
that.
even gonna do that to you. That's
Don't
not
give
for
me the
Thanos.
line. Thanos, Aaron Yeager.
You know what? You said Aizen. Out of
Come on
everybody from
now.
Bleach, fine, take him. Take
I
him.
get Aizen.
You get Aizen. I'll take Thanos.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And
I think
well,
that was a good trade on my side.
in that
Say
case,
win-win. Okay, get your villain trade up.
with that, I will give you. I would like
Mhm.
Galactus from the Fantastic Four.
Okay. Is that Marvel?
Isn't it Marvel? No, that's
I don't
yes, it
know.
is. Yeah, that's Marvel.
Yeah, I think so. It is. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
it's not
not no,
DC.
we it's cinematic universe. That means that the movies that's out. The movies that's out.
Wasn't they fighting
Not comic
Galactus
books. Not who?
in
Oh,
the
you talking about the
movie?
Final Four with Jessica Alba? Oh, okay. You talking about that
Yeah,
old school. Okay, go
yeah.
ahead. That's fair game.
Get your
Okay, that's fair. Keep going.
hello.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
so let's
I,
do. Let's do Galactus, and I will trade uh, Dio from JoJo.
oh, I feel like Dio
He was pretty powerful with that vampire
remind me
situation.
what Galactus did again.
Hmm.
I gotta look up his stats. I need to look up his stats.
No, that's not a
Remind me
trade.
what his
I
power
changed that.
was.
I changed that. Let's
Okay.
keep Dio, but I trade Dio for Magneto.
Oh hell, hell
No,
no. For Magneto, Dio, you
perfect
tried it.
sales. Perfect
Okay, I
sale for
see.
Magneto.
Hmm, Magneto though.
I
Dang.
feel like because I was trying to do Galactus before.
So you want Magneto for perfect sale. So I get perfect sale, you get Magneto.
Hmm.
Uh I know, right?
Or do you gotta? If you
I'm trying
gotta,
to think of somebody I could counter offer you
I'm willing to hear
for.
counter offers.
So you're trying to get my Magneto. Damn, that's hard. Okay, my husband said take it, so we'll take it. We'll take the
Okay,
trade.
nice to hear. Nice
We'll
to
take
hear.
it.
Your husband got points with me.
Perfect sale, yeah. I'll
Technical
take
present.
it.
We here.
So you now have Magneto and I have Perfect Steel and Eisen. Okay, so the villain round is complete with Twan
Wait.
now.
Go ahead. Sorry.
The
You
villain
said
round is complete with Twan now having Thanos and Magneto. They are now in the anime universe, and I have Eisen and Perfect Cell in the MCU universe. They gonna fuck some up. Ain't no Goku or Gohan stopping this time. Or well, Ichigo is over here though, so
right.
I don't know about Eisen. All right, so the next round is round 3, which is look, I forgot. I'm glad I put reformed baddies. I
Reform
think I
baddie.
went first that time, so you get to go first. Yeah. So what's your reformed baddie trade?
Oh, I did these all out of order. Okay. For reform baddies, let's see. Who do I want? Ooh, okay. Because I was about to put somebody up here to get rid of them, which was who did I want to get rid of?
Try to get rid. He's
Oh, I
trying to
wanted to get rid.
offload.
I did. I wanted to get rid of Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh. But I'm gonna keep him. I would like Scarlet. I would like Scarlet Witch.
Oh, this better be good. For who? For
I
who?
would like Scarlet Witch for reform baddie. You know what? I'm willing to go for this. I'll give you Vegeta for Scarlet Witch.
Ooh.
That's not bad. That's
Ooh.
not
It's
bad.
not bad, but Scarlet Witch
Especially
for Vegeta?
when you
Oh,
think
that's
about it. I don't know if you know. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Do you care about Dragon Ball Z spoiler?
no. Mm.
Vegeta's current power level.
Mhm.
Let's just say God of Destruction esque.
Okay. Okay.
So that's food for thought. Chew on
I
that.
feel like Vegeta is. I mean, dang, that's a. But Scarlet Witch is like she is. What do they call them? Oh, I
Omega
can't remember the
level.
name. Yeah,
Omega
she's one
level
of the. She
mutant.
can like actually like she pretty strong though.
Okay, my
You talking
backup
about take
is
it? You talking about
my
take it? I'm
backup
still
is
pondering.
well, if you won't accept Scarlet Witch right away, my backup, and this is a personal grab, and that's Rogue. Rogue from X-Men.
For Vegeta?
But not for Vegeta
Oh, I was about to
because
say. I was about to say who
that
would
ain't
you
even. You're not gonna take that.
rogue for who?
Let's do Rogue
I think
for Endeavor. Oh, you don't watch? Do you watch?
no. I'm
No.
taking I'm taking Vegeta. I'm gonna take
For
Vegeta.
Scarlet Witch? For Scarlet
Yeah,
Witch?
yeah. I'm not. I can't pass up Vegeta. I'm sorry.
Yes, baby. Come on to the team. Come
I'm
on,
bad. I just gave
baby.
you Scarlet Witch for Vegeta.
Come on to the team.
I'm like, I feel some type of way
Because
about
when
it,
I
but I'm
say
like, ugh.
the way I will watch a Scarlet Witch anime, I need y'all to shut up talking to me.
Oh yeah, that would be so good. He's talking about Winter Soldier for Piccolo. Are we gonna take that trade? You
Would I
saying
take that?
Winter Soldier for
No, because I'm not gonna do that to Gohan. Winter Soldier
I
for
feel
them
like
figure versus
Piccolo,
Piccolo.
whoever's getting Piccolo is definitely
Right. I'm not giving up Piccolo for no Winter
in
Soldier.
the better position for Winter
I'm sorry.
Soldier.
But
Maybe
this would be you making that
10,
because that's Marvel.
right? 10 for Winter Soldier.
Nay. Oh, two ten?
10,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a fair trade.
Absolutely. I'm
With Vegeta,
gonna throw in Chiaotzu.
Yamcha. Oh, I was
No,
just
I'm
gonna
gonna
say you
throw
go.
in
Oh, you gonna throw
Chiaotzu.
Chiaotzu?
Yeah, because all he ever do is explode for no effect. He really blew his whole self up, and that man didn't get not one scratch. That's a damn
Oh
shame.
my god, I'm dead. Like,
Matter of
don't
fact,
do
is
him like
Chiaotzu?
that.
Yeah, Chiaotzu's in the upcoming section that we're gonna talk about.
Oh my. Oh, he is. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
We gave one away to the chat. We gave Winter Soldier in exchange for TN and Chia's.
All right, we'll let him have that.
I
You
give
get the
you a bulk
compound
deal.
special.
There you go. Dang. All right. But Piccolo is still, yeah, you ain't getting him. Okay, so it's my turn, right? Reform
Mhm.
baddie. Well, I was gonna ask for I was gonna say I'll give you Loki for Vegeta.
Oh, but you want him back?
No, I was saying that was gonna
Oh,
be my
okay, got you,
my
got you.
trade.
Loki for Vegeta? I wouldn't have done it.
I know you wouldn't have done
I
it.
wouldn't have
I was
done
gonna
it.
try anyway. So I'll
Mm-mm.
say I'll give you Loki for Orochimaru.
Hmm. Mm. That's the thing. I was about to say yes immediately, but in the place that I am now with Orochimaru, I trust him. He's bringing
No,
good
but
things to the village.
Loki is doing good stuff too.
But
And he's a god.
you never can trust Loki. He's the god of mischief. Like,
But
I
you want
don't.
to give me a I feel like that's a good trade. So who's your counter?
Okay, let me see.
You got
Do
a
I have a
counter.
counter though? And this is for Loki.
I can't ask for Zuko because Zuko is not anime.
Um, who would I feel is good for Loki? Somebody, because in my
It should
opinion,
be
if I'm a trade, if
Orochimaru.
I'm a trade somebody for Loki, is somebody that I don't feel like you should be able to trust with him either.
But you just now got there with Orochimaru. I feel like he's definitely an even trade for Loki.
Fine, you sacrificed, I'll do it. You take him, get him,
Thank
get him. But
you.
I'm gonna put Scarlet Witch on him. And the moment he look at me crazy,
That's Seeking Scarlet. That's sorry. That's Seeking Scarlet Witch on him.
no, fully. That's his security detail. He think it is anyway, but she gonna cut that throat the moment he be talking crazy.
No, he said Twan get Zuko. Now we doing MCU for
Yeah.
this round. Yeah. So it got to be
Hmm.
somebody in MCU. Okay, so the third round is concluded. Twan now has Scarlet Witch and Loki, and he traded them. I now have Vegeta and Orochimaru.
We shaping up. We shaping up pretty good.
I
We
think that was
shaping up
pretty.
pretty
I think
good
that
over
was some.
here.
I feel good about those trades. All right. So the next round, round 4, is female sidekicks. Because what else are they typically? I
Oh
mean,
wait,
we could just say females in general.
yeah, because I don't got many sidekicks on here.
They're not sidekicks, but you know how they be. You know how they do
Heard.
them in these
You know
shows.
how they do them.
You know how they do them. So just females. We could just say female.
Okay.
Period. Our female trade.
Okay, this one about to get a little hot for me.
Okay. I know it's on the paper. Don't be sitting over there breathing hard and pausing. Go
Because
ahead and read the
I'm looking at
trade.
my options and
Go ahead and read the trade.
I want Storm as my number one.
Okay, so you trying to get Storm.
Scarlet Witch is in here, but I snagged her in another category. So we gonna go with Storm on this
For
one. And I would like. Oh wait, what am I saying? No, remember we
you
had
want
not.
Storm.
I want to keep Storm.
No,
Oh wait, no.
I'm
I am anime. Okay.
Storm is
Sorry, that little brain fart I
mine.
had.
So you
Yeah,
to give
I
me
had a
for
little brain.
Storm.
I will give
About where
you
he may.
by or
I'm trying to make my team strong as hell. I'm
I
trying to do some
mean
strong trade.
Orihime is one of
For
arguably the
Storm,
best healers of her time
Storm's an
in Bleach.
aggro character.
That's true.
So
She got those little hairpins.
Okay, I need to hear who you wrote on here so I can give you my counter offer.
Who I wrote on here?
Yeah, who are you willing to give me for Storm?
How about Nezuko? Okay.
Wait.
How about
give me Mikasa.
Oh, fuck. I literally am. I'm skipping over her name.
You skipping Mikasa. You know, you knew I was coming from Mikasa. Don't even play with me right now.
Oh my god!
You already knew it was coming.
For Storm, you know what? If you're gonna do Mikasa, I actually want to change it to Monica Rambeau. Spectrum.
Mm.
Spectrum.
Mm.
She was in.
Would you take
She
Black Widow? Or
almost.
would you take Black Widow for Mikasa?
No. Well, wait. No. 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 I get it. They both
Dang.
like don't got superpowers and they just be fighting, but Mikasa will scrub Scarlet Witch. Well, I mean not
Uh,
Scarlet Witch, Black Widow.
Black Widow.
It ain't happening.
Yeah, you don't want Storm for Mikasa?
I just don't want to get rid of Mikasa.
Oh,
Fine.
come on now. You already knew you was losing her in this category.
But if you're gonna
This
get Mikasa,
category
I
was
want somebody stronger than Storm. I want to go with Spectrum. Are you willing to give her up for Mikasa?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take that.
My trade was really Black Widow for Mikasa, so I don't know.
Was it really? I would take
Okay,
it.
I'll
I
give
would
you
take
Black
it.
Widow. Give me I do not want Orihime. I'll take Nezuko. Can I get Nezuko for Black Widow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Nezuko.
trust
Do I
me.
get
Listen. Huh?
Tanjiro as
I couldn't hear you.
package deal? I'll give you Hawkeye and oh, sorry, I went out. I said I'll give you Hawkeye and Black Widow.
For who?
If you give me Tanjiro and Nezuko.
Tanjiro? You really think I'm gonna give you Tanjiro because you threw in Hawkeye? The hell kind of shit is
Okay,
that?
I'll throw in Vision too.
Okay.
Can I get
You
Tanjiro?
know how the lady she was drinking the thing. She was like,
So you get a 3 for.
I get 3 people. And who was that? Hawkeye just don't count. Don't nobody want Hawkeye. Who in the chat want Hawkeye? Who in the chat want Hawkeye?
Somebody in chat want Hawkeye. I know some Hawkeye fans out there. If you're watching, you're a
Put it on
Hawkeye
the
fan.
screen.
Put 1 in the chat.
Don't even skip over. I want to. If
Put
somebody
0
wants Hawkeye,
if he does not even count as a person in your mind. Put 0.
If he does not even count.
If he does not even count as a person in your mind, put 0. So I traded Black Widow and I got Nezuko.
Yeah, I'm okay to do that.
Okay, I was really trying to get that Tanjiro in there. I was trying to get that deal, but
you could have did something different than a Hawkeye. You could have threw anybody else in
there. Y'all not gonna be doing Hawkeye like that. You ain't like his show?
I didn't watch it, girl. No.
About Uno. See, he's a Hawkeye fan. He said Uno.
But who would you realistically trade from the anime side?
No, don't do that because we gonna get to Lackies. He my trade.
Okay. I tried to tell it's fine.
I tried to tell her. He did try to tell me. He really was like, Twan is not gonna give you that.
No. What was this? What was this category?
This was females. We just traded. So this round is concluded. The
not
fourth
you trying
round.
to give me 2 guys and a female.
Hold on. The 4th round is complete with Twan now having Spectrum and Black Widow, and the MCU universe can welcome Mikasa and Nezuko. We gonna beat y'all ass.
That's another one too. A Spectrum anime being able to turn herself into any form of energy. You ain't.
Yeah.
We gonna look at these lineups at the end. We gonna
okay, next the next category is squads. It's my turn to go first. So the U.S. media / MCU delegation would like to trade you the Eternals. Sorry.
This some bullshit. For the Ginyu Force. There you go.
No. For the Sailor Scouts.
Because as quiet as it's kept, the Sailor Scouts got legit feats. Like
the Eternals got powers.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like when you really like think about like some of the like hilarious things that the Sailor Scouts actually do,
right.
And when you put like rationale behind them, they really be like moving at the speed of light and like all these kind of actual like great feats that I'm not trying to be in the
I'm not
presence of
taking
the
the Ginyu
Eternals.
Force. Get out of here.
Fuck. Okay, so damn it, the Eternals. Who do I want for the
Eternals for
Eternals?
the Sailor Scouts. Come on.
I'm gonna give a counter.
Okay, what's your counter offer?
Let me go back to my list because I gotta think
Don't do
about
me
this
like
one.
that.
Okay, who I got on here for groups? Team Rocket.
Team, right? It's only two people, and they humans. You tried it. Team Rocket.
Uh, if
Next
you're gonna
one.
give me them,
I'm giving you the
um,
Eternals.
who all did? Okay, this let me. Even though it's the Eternals, let me stop sleeping on them. I'm gonna give you somebody of
That's
matching
a good
quality.
trade.
No, I'm
The
gonna give you
Guardians of the
somebody of.
Galaxy. Well, Hellraiser said Guardians of the Galaxy for the
Okay,
space Cowboy Bebop crew. Is that who
wait.
you talking about?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
I think that's a good trade.
The Guardians of the Galaxy. I would take it.
Yeah, that's a
I would
good
take it.
trade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would be sad because I love some Spike, but
right. But that's a good
whatever.
trade.
Okay, but I'm gonna give you of equal quality. You want Eternals? I'll give you Ina Shikacho from Naruto.
What team is that?
I think that's
This a
Team Eight.
team? That's one person? Oh,
No,
team 8? I
all
want
jokes
team
aside,
7. Give me team 7.
Akatsuki,
Mm.
the
I
Akatsuki.
was gonna say that's okay. Okay. I'll
Mm-hmm.
I'll I'll do that. I hate the
We'll do the
Eternals, so yeah,
Akatsuki.
let's go, honey.
Okay,
I
I'll take
mad you
them.
wouldn't give me the Sailor Scouts though.
I actually know they got a little place in my heart.
Okay, we doing our draft right now. And if you have a dispute for our trades, Jay, you can ask for the link and come up and dispute with our
Actually,
trade.
ooh,
No, I'm taking it too late. The Akatsuki over here now, and you
I
have the
forgot how
Eternals.
much I hate. I really just don't like Sailor Moon. I totally forgot about that. Not the
That's
extra.
why I was banking on. I was like, you do not like Sailor Moon. I thought you would just give me the Sailor
I don't
Scouts for
like
the
that
Eternals.
one. I like the other Sailor Scouts. I don't like the main one. She a
Oh,
little
Usagi?
ditzy, little
I love
ditzy.
Usagi.
No.
All right, what's your squad trade then? See,
Um.
Hellraiser said that's a good trade.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, Hellraiser.
So you have the Eternals now, whew, and I have the Akatsuki.
I would like.
The anime delegation would like. I want to know who you trading.
Oh,
You haven't told me.
I'm trading the Phantom. Oh wait, did you watch Hunter X Hunter? No, you didn't.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, I wanted to trade you the Phantom Troop.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Uh.
Now you know I ain't watched
I
this show.
I'm putting up the Ginyu Force. We can get rid of them.
The Ginyu Force?
The
Who you
Ginyu
trying to
Force
get? Who
for
from the
the.
MCU?
For the
Who are you getting from the
we'll take
MCU?
the Justice League.
Bat? I
I mean,
almost threw
not the Justice
this
League.
notebook at my laptop talking about the Justice
Wait,
League.
wait. That's DC anyway. Is it?
I still
That's
would give
DC
you them. You talking about you want Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman?
for the Ginyu Force.
Get out of here. I'll beat your
Captain
ass.
Ginyu can switch
Keep playing
bodies.
with
He
me.
can switch. He can switch bodies with Thanatos.
We playing with me.
Thanos.
You playing Thanatos.
I just
That's
don't.
actually the Greek word for death. Thanatos. Fun fact. Carry on.
Okay, how about the Holy Knights and Seven Deadly Sins?
No, you gotta ask for an MCU team squad. I give you the Guardians of the Galaxy for.
Okay, let's do Guardians of the Galaxy for
not the Ginyu Force
not the Ginyu Force.
though. Who was you just
Let's
said
do
a
it for the
squad?
Holy Knights. Yeah, the Holy Knights for the Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, you playing yourself, but okay.
I mean, the Holy Knights, they ain't that strong. We got other people
Holy
on the
Knights for
team.
Guardians of the Galaxy, but like,
Yeah, take
I
them.
mean,
Because the Holy Knights is that's them mofos.
said Usagi's trash.
Yeah, she really is. Like
Y'all
the
get
Sailor
off my
Scouts,
girl. Get
but
off my
Usagi,
girl. It's the power
she
friendship.
a simp. She a simp.
Okay, so we could close this round up.
We can close that round up.
I have seen. It's just like I don't watch a lot. I'm not a shonen person.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, he said you killing me. You haven't seen most of these. I don't. I'm not a shonen person, so I have not seen all of Naruto. I have not watched Hunter.
But Jay,
He knows these
I
things.
wanted to give her
He knows this.
the Phantom Troop for somebody else though. I want to get rid of the
Now,
fetish.
my husband watched it. If he would have said that was a good trade, I'd take it, but he didn't say that. So
Okay.
I feel like you trying to finesse me. He
No,
said
not
he
wrong.
take Ginyu Force for the Guardians of the Galaxy. See, that's why Twan be over here trying to
Bills.
finesse. Because you know I don't watch Hunter x Hunter, and you know I don't watch some of these shows, and you still trying to give me these squads for these shows. You know I don't do shonen like
The
that.
Fatal Troop is actually good.
Okay,
You
I'm
know,
just saying, but you know I
it
don't
just so
fuck with
happened they
shonen
came
like
across
that. So
the wrong Red Eye Man.
I'm not a shonen person.
Okay,
And yeah, I
so
knew who Endeavor was, but you tried it, so
with the group of with the groups, who we end up with?
yeah. So closing out the 5th round for squads. The Eternals and the Guardians of the Galaxy are now in the anime universe, and I have the Akatsuki and the Holy Knights from Seven Deadly Sin in the
Damn, you
MCU
did get out. You
universe.
got off really good with that one.
We don't care if Groot was traded; he could be double. Well, he was like a little baby tree. He said Phantom Troop fire. I believe y'all. Twan just be out here trying to finesse.
I do.
You should have took them Sailor Scouts. I mean, you
should
should have
have.
gave up them Sailor Scouts
That was probably my worst trade. This entire thing.
for the Eternals.
Yeah, that was my worst trade. I should have took
You
that.
gave me the Kotsky instead of the Sailor Scouts?
I know. And after
You
I
played
said it,
yourself.
it was over.
You
But
really played yourself.
that's okay because you got that pedophile on your team.
But you got Groot. He's a tree. He's a tree.
A loving, sweet tree that probably will give me a lot of favor in different
You don't
places
be
that
doing
love
nothing.
Groot.
Then my husband trying to throw out a technicality. You supposed to be on my side, okay?
Groot was created
We're going
earlier.
into the 6th round, which is where my banners go?
It's the
Lackies.
Lackies.
It's Lackey time.
Yeah.
I think I went first. See, yeah, exactly. I would. The Eternals for Sailor Scouts is a good trade.
And you know what? Because Eternals, that would be a good anime, and they could get redemption through the anime.
Yeah, in anime, but not in American media. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
I
that
think you
was
get to
good
go
trade.
first for the Lackies. Go ahead and give me your
Okay.
Lackey trade. And if you say Chiaotsu, what's his name? Chiaotsu. We gonna box. Go. I know you finna say it. So
let me look at my other options just in case.
I wouldn't even give you Hawkeye for him.
Because that was
Don't even play with me. You can't even get Hawkeye for him. Come on.
Where did my page go? Tentatively right now is Chiatsu, but
For who?
let me see.
It might be
MCU
a
Lackies
trade.
though.
Lois Lane. Oh, that's DC. I'm playing.
We keep doing that.
I give you a Jane from Thor.
No, I want at least somebody that can possibly. Chiatsu has hands.
You said yourself, his explosions don't do nothing to nobody, and I agree. He just be there yelling.
Okay, let's change it. Let's change it because I do want somebody that can do something. Let's do TN.
TN for
TN for. I just don't know that many like DC Lackies. Who would you think would be equal?
I give you Hawkeye.
Like one choice besides Hawkeye.
He's the biggest Lackey. You want the new Captain America? You want Sam? He said Pepper Potts. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You want Pepper Potts?
Yes.
For who?
For TN.
Don't do Afro Samurai like that.
Hawkeye.
Wow. He's a samurai.
I bet you've been on my side until now, but you gotta go.
Don't do that. So we get doing Chiaotsu for Pepper Potts.
I like Pepper Potts. Yeah, she got a suit. Let's do it.
Got a suit. You're in there. Okay. So you now have Pepper Potts, and I have Chiaotsu.
No, you got TN. Or unless you want Chiaotsu.
Oh, no. I'll say TN. No. Sorry. Do I get Chiaotsu for the package deal? Did we already trade him?
You know what? I will throw him in there. You get TN and Chiaotsu. A double stack of failure. Go ahead.
Okay. Don't do that. He got that little beam cannon. Don't he?
That Piccolo guy?
Oh, that's Piccolo. I be thinking about his
No,
little
he
eye.
got
What's the eye thing?
he got the flash
Oh
thing,
yeah,
the one that Krillin stole.
yeah.
So it ain't even unique.
Child,
Goodbye,
the
bro.
ghetto. Okay, so I gotta get rid of Hawkeye. He's my trade.
Okay,
First, I
Hawkeye
had
for who?
Krillin. Can I
Hawkeye
get
for
Krillin?
Krillin. I'm really mad. I genuinely don't want Hawkeye.
Wait, yeah, wasn't
Um,
Tien already traded? I don't have
but
Tien
no,
on my list.
we can
No,
do that.
we talked
That is
about trading Tien,
yeah.
but we did not trade him. You gonna give me Krillin?
I'm gonna give you Krillin. I'm gonna give you
See, I
Krillin for
told you he'd
Hawkeye.
do it. My husband said you wouldn't give me Krillin.
I'm gonna actually do that because even though Hawkeye, he Krillin problem is he too close to the fights. He don't need to be nowhere near. That's why Freezer got a hold of him, threw him up in the air, and popped him like a popcorn. That's why a little
But
firework.
Krillin's strong though in Super. They talked about it.
Did he? Did he
It's
compete in the
okay. He on
tournament?
my team now. So thank you. You
He
take
is.
Hawkeye. I got Krillin.
There you go. We're gonna do that
Thank
because
you. See, I
Hawkeye
had to
is gonna
believe in.
stay his ass in the back and just pop these arrows off
I was gonna
while
also ask
everybody
for
else.
Armin, if you said no to Krillin for
Armin for
Hawkeye.
who? For
For
Hawkeye?
Hawkeye,
Why would I have taken that?
because
Probably
he don't
because
have
I
no
gave you a
powers.
Cosby over the Sailor Scout, so you think I'm a little loopy
I
right
just
now. So I
thought
get
you'd be
it.
more willing to take. I didn't think you would give up Krillin, so it was just my thought. And
Yeah,
then
girl, I've been irritated.
my other option was Yamcha, but that was like a step down for Krillin, so I didn't really want to get Yamcha.
Which it absolutely is, because at least Krillin can mimic attacks. Well,
Right,
no, Yamcha could, but he couldn't do the spirit ball. Wait,
Yamcha,
who was first? Was it
Yamcha.
Yamcha with the spirit ball? Or Goku got
Oh,
spirit ball from him because
I thought Yamcha was the first.
he had
Wasn't
the little
Yamcha the
mini.
first person they fought?
Yeah, Yamcha was back in Dragon Ball, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. You remember he has the spirit ball, the big thing that Goku does. Ooh, not
Yeah.
the split things. Uh, but Yamcha got the smaller version of that he like controls and can make it go like all around or whatever.
He's so trash, and he not in Super, right?
No, I think is Yamcha dead?
We were talking about that. Is he dead?
Let me Google.
Hellraiser said Halacha. Oh, Yamcha had it first. I was like, who's Halacha?
Yeah.
I was
Okay, and
like, I don't
Goku
watch
got the
Dragon
idea from the
Ball.
spirit ball.
Man, I was like, I ain't never heard of that character. Okay, so he said Yamcha had it first. Okay.
Oh yeah. So that was I definitely know where my missteps were, but that was a good little
Okay.
draft.
No,
Let's
we
go
got one more
over
round. We got one more
Oh, did we?
round.
What's
Yeah.
our round?
Husbandos and waifus.
Oh yes.
You didn't pick a pick?
No, I got some sexy options.
Okay. The last
Let me go ahead
round.
and state.
Oh, we never did
I,
our non-negotiables, but go ahead.
we didn't, but you never even touched one of my non-negotiables,
Okay,
so we
good.
did. I just want to go ahead and just say that you're gonna have a hard time getting Tingen off my team if that's where you're going.
I'm not
But go
even trying to
ahead.
get Tingen.
Okay, cool.
Dang,
Am
I
I
should
going
have went for
first?
Tingen though.
You
I don't know,
would have
like,
got it.
I don't know which one of these MCU people you're tight. Okay, let's see. All right, so the MCU delegation would like to get Aaron Yeager because I need double whammy over here. But I think I already traded.
Aaron?
No, I was gonna offer Michael Fassbender, Magneto from X-Men First Class for Aaron. I feel like they're equals.
I do get two menses out of this.
But I already have Magneto. But I'm assuming I got old Magneto, the same one that was Gandalf. I got that Magneto earlier. I didn't get Michael Fassbender Magneto, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. T. I was thinking of I was definitely thinking of X-Men 1, 2, and
Gandalf.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. I
think that's an even trade. They're both they both have these like noble reasons for being villains and wanting to exterminate everybody. I feel like that's even.
And who was that? You said
Michael
Aaron.
Fassbender for Aaron.
If you get an Aaron,
What, you don't want?
I won't.
Who do you want?
T'Challa.
You want Black Panther?
It's my counter offer.
That's not. I want Tengen then. You can have Black Panther if I get Tengen. He said, "Nope. Shut up, Hellraiser. You making this difficult. Come on, now. You know you want that. Come on, now. That's a fair
Okay.
trade.
Okay.
Give me Tengen, and you can
Okay.
get T'Challa.
Okay.
All right, we shook on it. Husband trade. Thank you.
I'm not regretting that. Fuck no.
I'm not
I'm not
either.
regretting that
So I got Tengen, and you got
for
T'Challa.
the
Okay,
family.
that was
Keep
a
in
fair
mind,
trade.
keep in mind, I want him
My team is gonna beat your team
pre-storm.
ass. Okay, so we finished the husband round. And so I have Tengen and you have T'Challa. And we were gonna do pets, but I couldn't think of any MCU pets, so I was gonna trade the Hulk for Kilala.
Oh wait. We got another one. We got another one
What?
for Husbandos.
Oh, okay.
We only made one. So because that started off as yours, but we negotiated out
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, we went all the way. So
I
who
would
you
like to I would like to bring over for Husbandos because he was a early crush of mine from the VHS tapes in the 90s. I
VHS
would
tape? Who the hell is this? Go
Oh wait, I
ahead.
forgot. No, we're not doing I wanted Gambit, but I can't remember Gambit how he looked in the MCU.
Gambit
I'm gonna
from the
take Gambit
cartoon?
off. I
No.
won't Gambit from the cartoon, but are we doing the cinematic universe?
I mean, I still feel like it counts. It's fine.
But I don't like Gambit in his portrayal in the
You could do
first class.
you could do Gambit. Just let me hear what you were gonna offer.
I would do Gambit for. Should we do Spike? I already gave up the cow. Nope, that was in our. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do Spike Spiegel
You can
for
have Spike.
Gambit. I can have Spike.
Yeah, you can have
I
Spike.
mean, no, I'm giving Spike to you, and I'm taking Gambit.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, yeah, I would take Spike. He said Goku for Iron Man. So who was your non-negotiable? Because mine was Thor.
Oh, and that's the Thor was the other
Oh,
Husbandos
you ain't getting
I was
Thor.
thinking
That was
about.
my non-negotiable. Like, no, you never getting Thor. Who was yours?
My non-negotiable. I'm so glad never popped up in this entire conversation. It was Ainz Owl Gone from Overlord, the main character
Oh,
from Overlord.
yeah, you know I wasn't gonna touch that. But
Yeah,
would you give me Goku for Thor?
Goku for Thor. I'm a wait. Goku for Thor. Yes, get Goku out of
You
here.
would?
Yeah. Put him in the
You would
MCU.
give me Goku
I'll
for
take
Thor?
Thor. Yep. Yep. We got
You
Vegeta.
too confident about it now.
We
That
got
was
we
my
got
non-negotiable.
Vegeta. No, no. You gave it
No,
to me.
you too
That's
confident
what
about
we
it.
did.
I take Thor back. You too like, oh, Thor forgot. Absolutely, get Goku out of here. Goku's strong as hell, though.
No,
You
absolutely. And
crazy?
I would love to go ahead and give him over to that. We got plenty of people strong over here in the anime world that can.
Okay, let's run through our teams minus our non-negotiable trade. Okay,
Okay.
so over here on my team, I have what's Rudius. E- is this? I can't even read my Ichigo. Didn't I get Ichigo for
You got
Spider
Ichigo.
Man? Ichigo, Aizen, Perfect Cell, Vegeta, Orochimaru, Mikasa, Nezuko, the Akatsuki, the Holy Knights, Tien and Chaozu, Package Deal, Krillin, Tengen, and Spike. And what's your team? Did
I
you write it
got.
down?
Yeah, I do. I have Spider Man, uh, Groot. I have Thanos. I have Magneto. I have Scarlet Witch. I have Loki. I have Spectrum. Uh, Monica Rambeau. I have Black Widow. Guardians of the Galaxy. Eternals. And I
Pepper Pot.
have. Oh yeah, Pepper Potts. Wait,
And
did I have Pepper Potts?
yeah,
For which
that's who I
section?
got Tien and Chaozu from. We traded Pepper Pots for Tien.
Oh, for the Lackies.
Yeah,
I
that was
didn't write
Lucky
that down
trade.
for my Lackies.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Pepper Potts and who?
And Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't remember. I tried to.
You got Hawkeye. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, and
And
for
then
my
you got
husband though.
T'Challa.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And Gambit.
And Gambit.
All right,
I didn't hear
chat.
that.
So if you're watching this on replay, if you're in the chat, who has the stronger team? Did the MCU come up or did the anime team come up? That's what I want to know. I feel like we came
And
up.
so you definitely came up. I ain't
I,
even gonna
girl,
flex.
Legging. You gave. I'm just like wondering why you gave me the Kotsky for freaking
Yeah,
Eternals because they got
yeah,
their ass beat by one person, honey.
that's true. So did the Kotsky? No, they didn't.
uh,
Yeah, they
no,
did. No, they didn't.
wasn't it a team effort?
Nah, that was they split it
Yeah,
up.
no,
Naruto
that was
wasn't the
a
only
team
one
effort.
kicking Akatsuki ass.
My husband said U.S. Media won. Ooh,
They
we
did.
won.
They did. But let's not sleep on
I mean, you
Thanos,
got a good
Scarlet
team though.
Witch, Spectrum, uh fuck Black
Yeah.
Widow. Fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy. Pepper Potts, fuck you. T'Challa. T'Challa.
Nah, I mean, it's okay. You can't win them all. But
We can't win none, apparently.
that's I mean, that was fun though. I
It
enjoyed
was.
that. I enjoyed
That
the
was
draft. We're
cute.
gonna have to do this again. I don't know what we're gonna do it with, but we have to do that again. That was fun.
No, fully.
All right. Well, shout out to the chat. Hellraiser got some trays in. Let's not forget Hellraiser got what did Hellraiser get? Guardians of the
Hellraiser back.
Galaxy for the Space Cowboys squad
Hmm.
from Cowboy
And
Bebop.
then he got who was the other one?
Wait, who else he got? Groot. Oh no,
Nuh-uh.
he said somebody else.
Wasn't there a Vegeta trade?
Uh, he said Guardians for the Space Cowboy and
Let me
Winter
put up.
Soldier. He tried to say Winter Soldier for Piccolo, but we said we give him the Winter Soldier for who we say we give him to him on? We
Oh,
said we give him
that was a
some.
package deal. That was Tien and Chatsu.
Oh, that's who got T. Yeah,
Hmm.
that was his song. He said
There you
Goku for Iron Man or Captain America.
go. Goku for Iron Man and Captain America.
And Captain America?
Damn.
Oh no, that's who? Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
that's my. I want to get rid of Goku. I want Iron Man and Captain America.
No. You said Thor for Goku.
I
So
did.
that was it. But yeah, we had fun. Thank you for joining us for this show. Just a review, we talked about Avatar The Last Airbender, why it's not anime, but why we love it. We also did a fun little swap out Avatar characters for the big three minus One Piece because we ain't nobody time for that. And then we went into our MCU versus anime draft, and I feel like the US media won, MCU won. So
Yeah, I'm
if you
sorry,
are watching, sorry, anime, to want to let you down. So if you feel like that's different, if you feel like anime won, let us know in the comments. If you're watching this on replay and you have your own swaps, please drop them in the comments. Me and Twan are reading the comments often, so we typically respond to what you say. So let's see. Any closing thoughts, Twan?
I do have a closing thought. Like you might have won the all around draft, but
Right.
put it in the comments below. Who would you rather see? Okay, this is the last question.
You're gonna have
Close
to
off.
put that in the comment. You're gonna have to put that in the comments too,
Put this
though.
in the comments. Who put up one of your wins, like whoever you got, one person that you won in a MCU movie versus one person that I won in an anime, and who would y'all rather watch? So,
Oh,
like,
in a
you get what I'm
fight,
saying?
like if you put one of the characters we won in a movie,
Because
MCU
that's the
movie.
thing. We're drafting the characters into our universes.
Yeah.
So now that they're over here, pick
Like
one
who
to
would you
have.
want to see a movie?
Yeah, and then me is who you was funny to see an anime, and because that's kind
Oh.
of not fair. It's like anime and shows. You can do like Disney Plus series live action or something.
Oh, that's hard. But I think I would want to see Eisen.
An Eisen movie or
Yeah.
Eisen show.
Hmm. Yeah. I definitely want to see him like be a villain that they have to go up against.
Out of the people that I won, I would like to see a Scarlet Witch anime, like a badass one.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That's directed by either animated by Ufotable or Mappa.
Yeah, that would be good. So we'll drop that in the comments. We'll drop our picks, who we swapped for, and then who we would want to see a movie from in our respective categories.
Right.
I was gonna say so Twan might be eating natto next week. So if you remember, we played anime bingo and Twan lost, so he has to eat natto as punishment. So we're thinking we may do that next week, next Sunday. And I haven't picked the topic for next Sunday, but
We'll talk.
I think I
Call
had
me
some,
after
but
this.
we'll figure out our topics. So, that being said, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Don't forget to leave comments below because that also helps. And I'll see you tomorrow for my show with Shy Cutie talking about the girl who lived through time. And Twan will see you next Sunday when he's eating natto and vomiting on camera. And with that said, we'll see y'all. Bye.
Bye.
It was. I got a question.